Meet Jocelyn Paulino. At first glance, the 20-year-old young man appears typical with an engaging smile. But behind the bright smile, Paulino is in the fight of his young life as he is battling cancer. The diagnosis was given 3 years ago when Paulino was attending the Dangriga IT vet. He would come home daily complaining of immense pain in the knee area. Delcia Smith is Jocelyn's mother.
Many times he cries and, try to crawl on the wall because, he can't take the pain.
Smith says that after visiting the hospital several times to try and get some relief for her son's pain, she was advised to get further help to determine the underlying condition. This led them to Belize City, where a series of medical tests were done, including x-rays. That was when the grim diagnosis was made.
He said, "You know what, Mom? This is like cancer." So I said, "Cancer?" He said, "Yes." Anyway, so I told him, I said, "Anyway, if you know Dr. Grant, you can go to Dangriga." I said, "I live in Dangriga." He said, "Okay, no problem. When you go back to Dangriga, you take him. It's also you could further to see what is really wrong with him."
A series of other tests was run on Jocelyn to determine the exact type of cancer he had. Dr. Rao Corella is a specialist in family medicine, which includes internal medicine, pediatrics, and gynecology, and he has been treating Jocelyn for the past years.
This cancer name is osteosarcoma. It is a bone tumor. It affects the long bones. There are 2 long bones in the lower part of our body. This is called the femur. The distal end of the femur, the bone tumor, the cancer affects, and also this proximal part of the tibia it affects. It is a very rare tumor. Of all the cancers in the human being body, it is 0.2%, very, very small percentage. Unfortunately, Justin got this one.
The family says that upon watching the news on young Katerina Ishim, they were motivated to seek help because they have high hope. In fact, Jocelyn had already been scheduled to fly to Guatemala for a procedure, but according to Dr. Corella, it isn't advisable because there is 90% chance that he won't make it.
There is no cure at this point in time. About 6 months ago, there is a organization who wanted to do surgery, and they wanted to take care of all the arrangements and financial implications also they will take care. But in view of his life risk problems, I advised at this point surgery is not advisable.
The doctor says the best the family can do is give him comfortable living, but the family is hoping for a better prognosis. Bernice Peters Flowers is Jocelyn's cousin.
Maybe we could move on from here. Maybe he could be discovered by a good Samaritan, a medical team, organization that works with patients like these from Belize. So we're looking for help. Because there's a future in this in Jocelyn. He could be inspiration later on for young people that fall in this kind of predicament. Maybe he might not be walk straight up again, and maybe from a wheelchair, whatever, but the point is we just want to see him heal where he could get off this bed and move forward with his life by the grace of God.
Jocelyn has been taking pain medication, which is very costly, and he needs help. A friend of the family, Joseph Castillo, told us how he is inspired by this strong young man.
Anybody who's met Jocelyn coming here leaves with the sense of wow. And I feel this story is extremely important. Every young person wants to live. Every young person wants to live. Even the ones that they're knocking down with bullets in Belize want to live. So to me, his story is extremely important, that we make the most we can, because his desire to live is as strong as anybody else.
Jocelyn Paulino is in serious need of help. The family hopes that this story will get to a specialist that may provide better answers, so that Jocelyn can live the future he envisions every day. But you too can help by donating money which the family is in dire need of to continue supplementing pain medication, healthy food, and supplements to Jocelyn. For help, you can contact Delcia Smith at cell phone number 662-4586 or make a deposit to Belize bank account number 253086.
People will come see me from far and near.
Which you love very much.
And then after it, will tell me they smile. We are give. But they smile, I used to give them. And they used to come back like every other day. And then they would ask me if they would ask me like how if I cope with it. Until they you just have to pray to the man.
Amen.
Because when you cry because when you cry he answer. Yeah, because when you feel like at the end of the world, now I reach out to all of the young people with like pain that make them not worry. They tell me just pray and just put everything in God's hand. And remember where you come from, because with God the miracles happen with you. When I get up in the morning thank God we make a say one next day, because there are some people they just pray and they don't know what they pray for. So I just pray and ask God for help me, give me the strength to walk again.
Reporting for Love News, I am Natalie Novello.